Hello and welcome to Ambymarieknits episode 70. My name is Amber. You can find me on Instagram and Ravelry as Ambymarieknits. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. My setting is a little bit different today. Okay, actually my setting is exactly the same spot I've been recording. I'm just sitting on a chair so maybe my legs don't go numb this time. So you get a little bit of a better view. Do have some fun friends. I have my chicken basket I made, my cool 3D, there we go, 3D printed skull yarn bowl from the Naughty Knitress. I have a little kitty, some gnomes, and I have Robert the Skeleton. If you've ever read 40 Proof series by Shannon Mayer write that? I think she does. Robert would make sense for the skeleton, but that's okay. But yeah, we're gonna try this and see how it works because of course all my stuff's down on the ground. Bear with me on this. This of course is a crafting channel, primarily yarn based, but also with some sewing thrown in. We are gonna go ahead and get started. Of course, I do want to thank everybody for watching. Thank you for any new subscribers I have. I really do appreciate you. So, finished objects. Nothing yarn related. I do have some sewing finished objects, but I'm going to show those in the sewing portion later on. I do have some whips, and I do have some whips you have not seen. So let's get started. The first whip I want to show, did I have any of these last week? Hold on, now I have to look and see. Not really. Okay, so we're going to start with socks. Japanese knot bag I made. Love the Tula pink fabric. I have almost a hoe, half finished object. So this yarn is, oh, I wish I brought the tag. It is Always Be Kind yarn. It is her DK base. It is a self-striping, and look how it goes from one and then it fades back. It's really cool. I did do a forethought heel on this. DK weight socks, I'm doing toe up, 48 stitches, magic loop, US size 3 needles, which is a 3.25 millimeter. And then I did a 1x1 rib, which I don't normally do, but I really wanted to do that Italian cast off. Looks so good. So I finished that. Where and when I finish that will be more in life stuff. And then I immediately started the second one. I got the toe done. And then I just haven't had like the mindless knitting that I need to do the rest. Probably tomorrow is when that'll happen. Oh, I don't know if I showed you. That's the mini that comes with it. So you've got the bright and then you've got the lighter stripe. So that'll be fun. Those could be done next week. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that is my first whip that I have. The granny squares, I think I've done like 2 granny squares since I saw you last. I'm not going to go grab them. That's just how it's going to be. But that's okay. Next up is a hat I started. Okay, I don't know if I like the bending down to get stuff portion of this, but we'll see. It may or may not be like this next week. But, okay, this hat, you know, if you're going to edit a pattern, you really should read all the instructions. So yarn I am using, Big Twist Value from Joanne in the colorway Varsity Green. I threw it on the ground. I'm not getting it. It just rolled all the way over there. Worsted weight, I am using some size 7 needles. So the pattern is called Hill 60, and I had to massively modify it. So I cast it on the recommended number of stitches. It was too big. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to go down. It's fine. You know, this is a 2x2 rib. It'll be okay. Didn't read the pattern all the way. So I adjusted my stitches, did the 6 inches of the rib it needed. It is a free pattern, by the way. And then the body of the hat is in a 6x2 ribbing. Okay, I can do that. The problem is the decreases were based off a set of 16s, and my cast on does not allow for that. So I didn't want to make it look weird with the ribbing, so I went ahead and just ripped back, and I'm just doing stockinette. And I don't remember the numbers on it for sure, but I'm probably gonna go check the photographer hat pattern. I made a few of those. Probably going to check and see what that one is for the stitch count. If nothing else, any hat will work if you make it. It's 8. I don't know. I'll be able to make it work. But this will be done by next week because I only have like another inch or 2 on the body before I start the crown. Fingers crossed it turns out hat shaped. We'll see. So I've been working on that, and now it's a mess down there. So I have that whip. Rainbow socks, Holiday Granny, that. My other knitting whip finally got to start my doodle sweater. So this is a test knit for Pacific Knit Co., which is Jamie Lomax. She has all the doodle patterns. It is also a sample knit for Fangirl Fibers. So let's show you what's attached at this moment. Okay, is it a mess? Probably. So I do have a little table next to me for some stuff, so I don't have to bend over. Okay, so this is where we're at. Let's see, I think I have it big enough I can put it on. Oh, that's weird. There we go. So that part's not going to show very well. So I have 2 charts. I have 1 chart done. I'm a third of the way through my second chart. I did the neckline and the short row shaping. Let me figure out how to... There we go. So colors on this, I do not actually know the color names on this. I didn't have tags, but the main color is just a bear undyed yarn. Then we have this tan color. Here, let me put it next to the green. So we have the tan and the green. We have burgundy and a more red. I don't know the difference between maroon and burgundies. I have these 2. And then lastly, we have this gray. Sorry, I'm not going to be able to get all of those here. I'll put a picture. If I have a picture of all of them together, I'll put it there. So this has been fun. My goals on this, the test is supposed to be done by, I think, October 28th or 29th. My goal is to have the yoke done by the end of September, because I still haven't decided on the whole Westknits MKAL, but I want it to be on the body, which is just going to be plain stockinette. It's only going to be color work on the yoke. I want to have that part done before I decide what my October plans are. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely been a fun knit. Trying to get my gauge. I'm a very, very loose color work knitter. And so I was trying to compensate, but you know, when you do that, you overcompensate. So trying to find that happy medium of getting gauge. So there's that. That's actually all the knitting stuff that I have. Next up, though, we're going to talk about a little bit of spinning. I did finally finish a bobbin. This is Gritty Knits, and this was Emerald Rainbow. So I've got 1 bobbin done. I just started the 2nd bobbin this morning because I've just had other stuff I'm doing. Sewing. Last weekend was all about sewing. So hopefully I'm going to really try hard this week to get that other bobbin done and see about getting it applied next weekend. I'm really busy tomorrow though, but we'll talk about that more in live stuff. So that's all the whips that I have. Next up, future cast ons. I do have some. So I do have, oh wait, I guess this is an acquisition. I did get a second skein of the DIY Glow in the color Natural from Lion Brand. And then I have a partial skein right here. I'm going to make a ghost. This is going to be a Grinning Ghost, which is a pattern by Suzanne Claudino, which is No Knit Sherlock on Instagram. And I got my eyeballs in. Sorry for crinkles, but I want to show you the eyeballs I'm planning on using with mine. Okay, here's one. So I got the Bloodshot eyeballs, because I just think Bloodshot I know these ghosts are cute, not scary, but I thought it would be fun to give them some scary eyes. I also got a pack of rainbow eyes, which I'm not going to show you all of them, but look at the blue one. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, so I also got those. So future ghosts and things will be made. I think I've got 7 rainbow ones and then the 1 Bloodshot pair. So that's a future cast on. Another future cast on is, as you know, I've been really wanting to make stuff with my hand spun. trying to figure out stuff. Well, I was at the yarn store Saturday, more about that in life stuff, and I went ahead and got a pair of size 10, 6mm, 16-inch circulars, because I don't own any, because I really want to make something like a cowl or a hat. I don't know if I'm going to use this one or this one. I haven't decided yet. One of these two, though, is going to become something soon. And I know I keep saying this, but it really is going to happen. I just need to finish some stuff. We'll see. Aren't they so pretty? This is Spunwear Over the Rainbow that I got. And these are some of the things that I spun during, there's her picture of stuff. Some of the stuff I spun during Tour de Fleece. And I love it because this was the first thing I spun the beginning of the month. This is a 2-ply. This is a chain ply, but it's the second thing I spun. And even though they're plied differently, you can really tell the improvement I did in my consistency. It makes me really happy. So that's possibilities there. Okay. A little bit more kind of merging into the acquisitions, like the yarn and the eyes. I also got, oh, this is spinning actually. Can I grab it? I got a blending board. Do I have the fiber to use it on? Not really. Do I have a clue what I'm doing? Not really. Am I really excited to try it once I figure out how to spin the Rolags that I will make out of this? Yes, I am. So, very exciting to have that. Very nice person gifted it to me. It's awesome. And then the last acquisition, let me grab it. This was, so yesterday I did a event thing and helped out. And next door was our library book sale. And I'm like, yes, I'm going to pop in, see what crafty books I can find. Did I need this book? No. Am I going to make anything out of this book? Maybe. Did I want it anyways? Yes. So I got this. Arnie and Carla's favorite designs. Here's the back. Not bad for $4. We'll take it. So there's lots of cool colorwork stuff in here and some very more like traditional patterns. And I'm kind of excited to try this, especially since I've done some color work. It's not something I can do a lot of, but now that I'm working on the doodle sweater, this will open up some more possibilities. And for more than just sweaters and whatnot. So we'll see. They've also got fun toys. Like, look at that cute little bear. It's adorable. So, I don't know. We'll see what comes of that. Okay, that is all the yarn related stuff to show you. Next up is sewing. Last weekend, I got on a kick with sewing. I tried a new pattern. It is the bucket bag pattern by Can Do. I will make sure I will link the video tutorial below, because there's also a video tutorial on it, and the video tutorial will have a link to the pattern, just because that'd be easier. But here's the first one I made. Okay, I like how high I'm sitting up with this new setup. I don't like that I'm having to bring stuff up here to show you. I can't show you down here, but that's okay. So this is a bucket bag. It has a drawstring here. The inside has a pocket. You can't tell because I used all the same fabric. There's a pocket here, and it can hold a lot. We're not going to start shoving yarn in there, but got this fun canvas with granny squares on it. Circles are hard, but I did it. I mean, it's got a big, but it's functional. So I got that one made, and then I made a second one. Yeah, I don't know if I like the setup. Sorry, I keep saying that. We'll see what happens when I want you back. We're going to keep it for today, though. Then I did finish another one. This one is nifty. You know what? Hold on, let me. I put 7 skeins of yarn in here, and I still got more room. But now it's holding its shape. So this is another one of the bucket bags. It has pockets on both sides with the coffee fabric. Vinyl. First time ever using vinyl. Circles are hard. It's just, I need practice. But it's not bad. And then I've got purple for the drawstring. And then on the inside, you'll see a whole bunch of yarn. And you can't see, but there is another pocket right there. Just a pocket. But they're fun. They're not fast. I know some people make them and sell them. that would be cool if I can do that, but I think I just need to practice on them. They're definitely like a 2-day project for me, for one. But yeah, that's been my sewing for this week. Next up, we're going to talk about some life stuff, and then we'll go into books. So, life stuff, I have a new thing I'm doing on Saturdays. I am working at my local yarn store, Mad Knitter, and my first day was last Saturday, and it was really cool. That's when she has her social stitches, so being there, I'm able to do the register, wind yarn and stuff, so that way she can actually teach, socialize, and do that portion of things. So it's really fun. I'll be doing it again tomorrow. Also, that's where I got most of my sock knitting done last week, so even better. So that's it for life. It's my Saturdays. I'm going to start doing that. And then books. I am on a Mercedes Lackey kick. I don't seem to care about anything else. What do I got going on bookstores? I did start listening to Patricia Briggs' Silverborn. I think that's the 6th book. I only listened to it for a little bit and then I haven't for a while. So we'll see if I pick that back up again. But reading, I finished... where's my books? Sorry, should have had this one wrote down. So I finished the Arrows trilogy. So the Arrows of the Queen. Let's see. Yeah, Arrows of the Queen, Arrows Flight, and Arrows Fall. I finished all of those. I'm currently reading Foundation, which it's a particular character whose story I really wanted to read again, but I couldn't figure out which book it was, and then I figured it out. So I'm currently reading that. It's all stuff I've read before, but right now, that's what my mind wants, is I just want the familiarity of reading these books that I know and love. So we're going to go ahead and keep up with that. And that is everything I wrote down to talk about. Did I forget something? Probably. Let me know what you think of this setup, with me having to reach down so much. Like I said, it may or may not happen next week, but I do appreciate any comments you may have. And hey, at least you get to see my cool stuff. That's an upside, right? With that being said, we're going to go ahead and end today's episode. I do want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you have a lovely weekend, and it is getting warmer or cooler as your climate needs it to be. See y'all later.